Imagine a group of 9 experienced hikers setting out into the vast, unforgiving wilderness of the Ural Mountains. It was January 1959, and their goal was to conquer Otorten, a peak known for its challenging terrain. Led by Igor Dyatlov, these were seasoned adventurers, well prepared for the harsh Russian winter. They were expected to return by February 12th, but the date came and went without a trace. A search party was eventually dispatched, fueled by growing concern. What they found would baffle investigators and ignite a mystery that endures to this day. On February 26th, searchers located the group's tent, pitched on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, Dead Mountain. It was partially collapsed, cut open from the inside, as if in a desperate hurry. Inside, their belongings were neatly arranged, untouched. Footprints led away from the tent, barefoot or in socks, heading towards a nearby forest. This was in temperatures plummeting to -30 degrees Celsius. The scene immediately suggested a sudden, terrifying flight. 2 bodies were found first, near the edge of the forest, dressed only in underwear. They had died of hypothermia. 3 more bodies, including Dyatlov himself, were discovered between the forest and the tent, seemingly trying to return. It took 2 more months for the remaining 4 bodies to be found, buried under several feet of snow in a ravine. And this is where the story truly descends into the bizarre. The initial 5 victims showed no signs of struggle, only hypothermia. But the last 4 were a different story entirely. One had a fractured skull, another a broken rib cage. One woman was missing her tongue, eyes, and parts of her face. Crucially, there were no external wounds consistent with a fight or animal attack. The injuries were described as consistent with a powerful force, like a car crash. Adding to the enigma, some of their clothing contained traces of radiation. The official Soviet conclusion was a compelling natural force. This vague explanation only fueled decades of speculation. Was it an avalanche? Unlikely, given the tense position and the nature of the escape. Some proposed paradoxical undressing due to hypothermia, but it doesn't explain the severe internal injuries. Then came the more outlandish theories: infrasound, a low-frequency sound causing panic and disorientation. Others whispered of secret military tests, perhaps a weapon gone awry, explaining the radiation and the crushing injuries. Or perhaps a more primal fear, the local Mansi people, angered by trespassers, or even the mythical Yeti. The sheer variety of explanations, from the mundane to the truly wild, is almost comical. Despite numerous investigations, including a recent re-examination by Russian authorities, the Dyatlov Pass Incident remains officially unsolved. Each new theory seems to raise more questions than answers. It's a chilling tale of human vulnerability against the vastness of nature, intertwined with a baffling array of clues that refuse to fit neatly together. The mountain keeps its secrets, and the fate of the Dyatlov group continues to haunt the imagination. A true crime without a clear culprit.